Yeah, you're not seeing double. Yeah, I did a video on the clairvoyant, but it's so good. It's so good. I decided to get the brass in my micarta version. And guess what? This version is a Vanguard version. It's not the highfalutin high dollar version. Like, where is it? Oh, over here. Okay. Like this one. This is the high dollar highfalutin version. Okay, that I did my video on. Titanium, upper class only, carbon fiber, but of course, and a super steel, crazy good, S35VN, and Mr. Munko Knives, the clairvoyant. And that design overall, I don't know. It's almost a little infuriating that Paul comes shooting out of the box and does a design like this. Come on, man. I want you to fail a few times before. Maybe he did. Maybe this was his trash cans full of failed stuff that he didn't want to turn in. But he did a great job on this. However, whatever's in the back studio, whatever the winning combo did come out, and it was done very well by Kizer. Okay, so that's nice, isn't it? And it's a full size knife. Okay, so am I here to talk about this one? Hell no. But even Mr. Vanguard, the expensive one, wasn't that much. It was like 168 bucks. And then White Mountain Knives, you take 10% off. So you take 170 bucks, let's say, and take $16 off, right? So it's in the 150s. I mean, that's not high dollar, okay? But this is the brass in micarta with 154 cm, okay? So that's what I'm trying to get across in my own roundabout way. But button lock, baby. I mean, they're both button locks, which is way cool. I like that. I'm good with that. And because it looks the same front and back, they aren't taking a big chisel. I mean, frame lock? Nah, I would not like this near as much if it was a frame lock. It could be a liner lock. I'd be okay with that. But a button lock, yeah, this is nice. But they're full size. And this is brass. This is this micarta. So check it out. Is that nice? It's kind of that burlap micarta, that kind of really heavy grained looking stuff. But then, there's something about the green and the gold. That's nice. Let me grab of course, my tape measure is always hiding from me. So it always takes me a while to catch that. Almost 4 inches. It's 3 3/4. It's 96 millimeter blade length, right? And 8.5 inches. I knew I liked it for some reason. And we're talking about 21.5 centimeters, okay? See, and that's called stretching it out there when you're kicking at solid 3 3/4 inch blade. Okay, you could argue maybe a bit longer and almost 4 inches down to here, but 8.5 overall length. Come on, I mean, you got it. And then you do a brass version in the Vanguard series, which is 109. Now, I know she's real fine, my 109, but 10% off of that. So that's like 11 bucks. So now it's below $100. Okay. And do they put, they got Munko on here. Okay. They put him on there. Sheep's foot, blah, blah, blah. 3.7. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to say 3.75, 97. We're going to fight over a couple of millimeters, but okay. No. But, and there's the model number and stuff. And I don't know if they put anything, all that brass and micarta. Okay. Yellow and green, looking real mean, but she ain't no queen. Yeah, because you can carry this around and not worry about it because you don't have that much money in it because it's Vanguard, right? Whew. Now, let's get to the weigh off. We need to. We need to weigh them off because when you're talking 109, which is 110 compared to 168, so really you're $58 difference. Okay. So where does that come in? And I thought, well, this is going to be heavier, way heavier. Look at that, 4.23 ounces. That's not that heavy, is it? See, I thought it was going to be heavier than that. 3.9. It's not that much heavier. It's a little odd because this, but I can feel the difference though. But that's not a lot, is it? It's not even an ounce. Is it a half an ounce? Not even that. So it is weird because scale's not gonna lie, but strange, isn't it? I imagine this is a titanium pocket clip. Okay, the same damn pocket clip too, right? Okay. So I guess you're just talking about the difference in the weight of the materials between the brass and the titanium. The blade steel should be virtually the same as far as weight goes, even though it's different steel, S35 as opposed to 154, but what the hell? Carbon fiber versus micarta, that's probably not a huge damn difference either. So, but it's nice. So this may be, there's guys that like to chase like the copper, the brass, those kinds of materials, and they like micarta a lot, this and that. So maybe this is the one. And here's the ergos. The ergos are fine, and there's plenty of room for your hand. Okay. I don't know if I'd call this a crawl up, go forward area. It's really not a finger choil, but it is a nice little break if you're going to strop your knife or if you're going to run it on the KME and you got the stone going back and forth. You don't want to be banging into the bolsters and stuff. So, yeah, and this shouldn't be difficult. 154 cm, a lot of knife makers have used this and still do use this material because it finishes well. There's a lot of things about this. It's a good compromise user steel as well for edge retention, toughness, stainless, all that kind of thing. So there's a lot of good qualities about it. And Kizer's been using it a lot on the Vanguard series, and that doesn't break my heart. I'm fine with that. I think I'd just as soon do 154 as doing like Nitro V, 9CR, OS 10, those kinds of things. You know what I'm saying? Or N690, VG10, and those are all steels that are very usable steels. So, but yeah, I'll take 154 all day long. Is it centered? Yeah. I don't have any play or problems here. The lockup seems to be secure, seems to be pretty fidget friendly. Now, there is a difference in the two because the blade steel's different, the materials are different between the two knives, and then also the box, but they're still giving you a whole smack load of hardware, which is nice. And then in here, there's a microfiber cloth in there and that kind of stuff. So there's that. So oh, what else we got in here? Oh, we got Kizer sticker of some sort. And then, of course, this Azo drop bear. They've been putting these in a bunch of different knife boxes. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. We're good with that. So, yeah, the Vanguard series, they've been doing a lot of knives in the Vanguard series. I like how they have grown more sophisticated in what they're doing over the years. You remember the early Vanguard stuff back in 2016, 2017? I don't know, maybe you weren't born yet or whatever, but just saying, it wasn't that long ago. But This is nice. I like this design. I don't know how do you kick this out. It's not like this is a he's an experienced long-term designer, but you know what? He's a graphics guy. He's an artist. So I guess, the artistry comes along hand in hand with, in many cases, with craftsmanship, and he's a graphics guy. And so if you look at his Instagram called Colorful Filth, okay, he does a lot of zombie graphics and stuff, but he's done graphics in conjunction with clothing designers and other people like that. So it's okay. So wow, and he knocked this one out. I think I really, it's nice and slender, you know. Um, so it is, you could still get good purchase on it, but it's like you're not way back behind this blade. It's like you're up on this blade pretty good. Some blades kind of set you back and you feel like you're sitting in the back seat. But the way this one is, you get your finger right up here and you feel like you're on top of that blade. Oh, by the way, does it cut anything? What is that, a Kubi knife? Okay. Oh yeah, this one's sharp too. This one's really sharp out of the box too. So they got a good edge on this one. Yeah, but fidget friendly, and then you don't have your fingers in the way because you're not doing a liner lock or a frame lock. You just push the button, right? And there she goes. Yeah, it's good and solid. If you want to see the disassembly of the Clairvoyant, check out my other review on this one because I did a disassembly on this one. So just, it's going to be the same, I mean, same hardware, same setup with the spring and the button and everything like that. So there's no need to pull this one apart too, because they're identical except for materials, the same size, same everything. The Clairvoyant, but if you weren't aware of the Vanguard model, then, but either way, don't you think? I mean, in the after discount in the 150s for the high end model, I mean, and this one below $100, that gives you choices, and neither one of them are terribly expensive. All right, I'm going to leave you to it. Love them knives. Yes, we do. So you guys stay sharp.